Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Let's talk about today. If you have interest in trading, let's say the micro Nasdaq futures or the full on, say the E-mini Nasdaq 100 futures. All right. If you're someone that does a lot of traveling and you're, in and out of coffee shops or hotels, you're, or maybe you're on vacation. This is a great time during the summertime. A lot of people are traveling, and you have, as long as you have a laptop and a Wi-Fi or internet connection, you can make some extra money. I'd say, at a minimum $500 a day. I'm going to share with you my rundown of a top-down analysis type of way strategy using chart confluence across basically three charts. We're using a higher base, a mid-level chart, and then basically a entry chart. Now, I trade range bars. This same system works no matter the style or type of chart you actually trade. But before we jump into that video, I do want to say this. I do have a free PDF, okay, for a limited time right now, in which you can gain a copy of it. It is basically a detailed way of how I trade the in specific, this PDF is actually for the ES futures, but the same strategy, which is the system of how I trade, it can, you can use it no matter the market you actually trade. Okay, when it comes to future markets, it also works in other markets like the forex, options, whatever it is you trade, because trading should be universal. A systematic way of trading should be universal. So that's what I'm sharing within this PDF. It is titled the ES Futures Range Bar Blueprint, a guide to funding your own freedom. If you want a copy of it, it is free right now for a limited time only. What you need to do down in the comment section, first and foremost, three things. You need to comment ES Futures Blueprint, please. Okay. Then from there, make sure to click the subscribe button and then click the like button. As soon as you do that, head over to the Discord. The Discord is free. The link is down in the description portion of the video. From there, as soon as you join the Discord, make sure to send me a direct DM. Do not come over to any one of the channels and just send me a message. You've got to direct message me. And then from there, you need to leave your YouTube username, because I'm going to be checking back on YouTube to make sure you guys did what you're supposed to do. Comment it down below right now in this video, ES Futures Blueprint. Make sure to click that like button and subscribe to the channel, and then do exactly what I said over on the Discord. Okay, as soon as you do that, I will send you a free copy of this PDF. Again, it is titled ES Futures Range Bar Blueprint, a guide to funding your freedom. But you can also use the same strategy, all right, because it is universal no matter the future market you actually trade. Like right now, I'm going to show you the Nasdaq futures. One thing about the Nasdaq, I trade using a 320, a 120, and then a 24 range chart, which is my entry chart. You have to have a system in place, guys, if you want to be able to make money. You can make a minimum of, let's say $500 a day, and maybe even for some of you guys that maybe trade like the micro Nasdaq, pick up an extra $250 a day. But with trading, the sky is actually, there's no limitation, guys, when it comes to trading. Yes, this is a risky business, so you have to know what you're doing. But if you have a solid system in place, there's no reason why you shouldn't be making some money by the end of the week, or be green by the end of the week, I should say that. So today, what I have in front of me is a chart of the Nasdaq. All right. Now, I want to say this right now before I move forward. Let me say this. I know I'm kind of stopping, but there are a lot of people who are part of our Discord community, who are members of our YouTube membership program, okay? And it's very inexpensive. It's only $6.99 a month. That is it. Not a day, $6.99 a month. You do the math on that, break it down, it's like 24 cents on the day. What do you receive? You receive all of my trade breakdown videos where I'm giving you the components. I'm walking you through setup after setup and discussion of the trades that I actually take. I break them down in fine detail so you understand each level of the concepts of the strategy. Market structure, price action, where to place your stop loss placement, where to place your profit target areas. I also did a great video surrounding market structure for all those that are struggling with that concept, and you receive the video playlist. All that for $6.99 a month. And there are tons of trade breakdown videos on there, which are very educational if you spend the time to watch them. This same community, okay, the same community that was built is turning people into to profitable traders. Those that are passing their prop firm evaluations are now funded and taking payouts, and then some of them are using their, have their own live brokerage account where they're trading directly from. Either way, they are making money using the same exact strategy. If you don't believe me, come over to the channel, the Discord, take a look at the testimonials, and it speaks for itself. All right. Now, if you want to join and become either an elite or an ultra elite supporter for a very inexpensive amount of only $6.99 a month, Click the join button down below, that JOIN tab that you see right below this video. Click that. A few tiers will pop up. You'll see the perks and rewards for each one of the tiers. So choose which one you want, to actually become a part of, either the elite or the ultra elite supporter group or tier. Okay. Now the strategy here on the Nasdaq is simple. Start with the 320 range chart. That's all we're doing. We're trying to depict the direction. That is the reason why. Okay. A lot of people say, well, why do you look at the higher base chart and not start scaling down to lower charts? The reason why is because you got to be able to look for things from a global perspective. When you start moving down to lower charts, even those that may trade like a 5-minute chart or less, a 1-minute chart, you're going to see a lot of choppy price action. So the larger zones, when the market retraces back to either a supply demand zone, because that's what I trade, those are the levels I trade, those are going to be the ones that are going to hold up the most. Okay. All right. The market's just not going to blow through them immediately unless it's a lot of volume or the market's very volatile. It's going to take a lot to blow through these large chart zones. So 320 range, if we are bullish, I'm only looking for demand setups. You should know that by now for anyone that's been following the channel for some time. So if we're pushing to the upside and we're just, making higher highs and higher lows, meaning breaking structure above the most recent highs and still swinging to the upside with momentum, I'm only interested and I'm only going to look for setups going long. I do not want to be taking trades going short in a bullish market. If the market is bearish, as you can see right here, then I'm only going to be looking for opportunities to trade back at key areas of supply. All right. So just for example, let's say that this was an area right here, which was a supply area, because the market actually reversed right here. We had all this bullish sentiment to the upside. It pushes down, it breaks that level there, which is structure. And as soon as it takes out that low right here, there's a pullback or there's an area of supply. You got to know what supply or demand is. It's just aggressive selling or aggressive buying in the market. Most times, or 9 times out of 10, it's going to be because of the institutions are making major moves. All right. They want to shift the market either strong in one direction or shift it around back into the opposite direction. There's a break right here below that low. The market pulls back. This is a high probability area of supply. I'm going to mark that up on my higher base chart to start with. Then all I'm going to do is just move down from there to a mid-level chart to see if there's any confluence on, say, for example, a 120 range chart. If not, then I'll just move down to even my entry chart to find an opportunity or setup. So let's move down right now. All right, so you can see we're on the 120. So from there, that large box right there, that's from the 320 range supply zone, okay? Now, the market moves down to the downside, it retraces back and taps into that zone. Now from here, I'm looking for either an area where there may be confluence on the inside of the 320 range zone, like a supply zone on the 120, but there's not. Okay, we broke above that area right there. So what I'm looking for now is that because we tap into the 320 supply area or zone, I'm looking for some rejection where the market is going to, start making a supply setup. All right. So we're looking for supply across the board because now we have changed direction. A lot of you call that change of character. So on the 320, we've tapped that supply area. The market makes this high right here. It comes down and then we get a pullback right here. So this is a supply setup right here because now we broke structure coming back down to the downside and we created supply, aggressive selling right here. And the market taps back into the zone. So that's the zone that I'll mark up on the 120. That's a supply setup right basically on the inside of the 320. So we got the 320 range supply zone, a 120 supply zone, and now we're just looking for a supply zone setup on the 24 range. Again, like I said from the beginning, we want all the charts to be in alignment with one another and all of them to be tapped into an area of supply to continue taking the trade to the downside. So now if we move down to the 24 range chart, you can see 320, 120. All right, so now we're looking for when we pull back to here to our supply zone on the 120, okay, right here. Now we're looking for the market to reject, to come down and catch us a supply setup off of a 24 range supply zone. Guys, all this is using scale down, step-by-step, top-down confluence. That's all we're doing from a higher base globally, mid-level chart down to a lower base chart. So here on the 24 range, you can see that we pull back here. All right. And now we're looking for the market to basically make a supply setup coming lower. All right. Does that make sense? So when we got this pull back right here, we're looking for, we got a low, basically a similar high here. Okay. And then a lower low right there. This is a supply area on the 24 range. All right. So Now everything's a confluence, higher base, mid-level base, and now we found a supply setup on the 24 range. Now the market pulls back. We got a small area of supply right there. From this area right here is where I'm going to be looking to go short from, and my trade I'm going to take is going to be, so that's my 24 range supply zone right there. The trade I'm going to take is right here, okay? And I'm going to get into the trade at the break and close of the candle coming to the downside, which is going to be at 30,764. Stop loss goes on the back end here at the point of rejection at 30,681 at the point of rejection on the inside of the 24 range, or at the 24 range supply zone. Stop loss goes on the back end here. I'm going to give myself 3, maybe 4 points, buffered in case the market wants to like push down and come back and maybe wick right at the top end of that high right there. And then I'm going to aim for this low right here to be taken out or, cleared. So basically we have where we get into the trade here at 30,674, and we're going to look to take the trade coming down here to the bottom end right here. Okay. Around 30,656. So we get in at we get in here at 74, 75 and take out here at 656, 657. That's basically going to be about a 20-point move right there. All right. If you get 15 points out of it, you still did good. But we're going to aim for that low to be taken out there. And then, you can close the trade out, or you can, basically have a trailing stop, because at that point, once the market hit your profit target area, you definitely want to start moving your stop down to lock in profit, just in case it pulls back like it did right here. You may have gotten into the trade, and then the market came down and cleared that low, moved your stop somewhere in this area here, and you may have got to stop down that pullback right there. Either way, you would have been in profit and made your 20 points. But this is the same strategy that I talk about in that PDF, that if you want a copy of it, all you got to do is, follow the instructions like I said at the beginning of the video, and you can get a copy of that PDF. Same strategy. It's just that when I'm using or trading the ES, I'm using a different pair or set of charts. I'm using a 60, a 30, and a 12. Basically, a 3 chart pair is like here on the Nasdaq, the 320 to 120 and the 24. So I'm just using different charts when I'm trading different markets. But the strategy of using top-down confluence, the thing I was looking for, it's all the same. It's all universal. So you can trade it using, whatever market of your choice. That PDF goes through, is the guideline that breaks down the details of this system here, okay? So that's all I have, guys. I just want to share that with you today. Multi-chart confluence works. You just got to make sure you're trading in the same direction. If the market is bullish, why you want to be going short when you have a higher base chart is extremely bullish and you want to be going short? You're going against the grain. You're going to get stopped out. Don't do that. Don't be trying to trade, going long when the market is very bearish to the downside. You're going against the grain. Trade with the sentiment, with the direction of the market, and then you're going to be on the right side, 9 times out of 10. But you definitely got to make sure you get into the trade again at the and execute your trades at the right point, a right moment. All right. But that's all I have. If you want, again, the PDF, leave a comment down below, like I said, and subscribe and like the video, and then move over to the Discord. Send me a direct DM with your username. Again, if you want to become one of the members to where you're getting exclusive video content where I'm really going into detail and sharing a lot of loaded value, all the little golden nuggets and things that I talk about that I don't talk about here on the public side of the channel. The private community is where people are really honing in on their skill set using this strategy, and then a lot of them are taking it and maybe even changing it up, or kind of integrating some things of their own. But most everybody who trades it is definitely using range bar charts. I can almost assure you saying that. But you can also trade it, using time base, tick, or volume, whatever other charts you want to trade with. It's just all about knowing how to go about finding the right setups. All right. That's all I have. I appreciate everyone tuning in and watching today's video. If you have not subscribed, please take a moment right now to click that sub button. Make sure to click the bell to turn your post notifications on. And last but not least, if you do me the biggest favor, if you haven't already done so, okay, because you want that PDF, make sure to drop a like on the video. Take care. I'll see you in the next video. We got a whole other trading week this week, starting tomorrow. Actually, the market's up on it right now, in the evening session right now. But yeah, I'll be back on the Discord tomorrow morning. Take care and see you in the next one.